What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys!
And we're back with an all-new video.
Yep.
I wonder why Tanea's so excited.
I don't know. I think
Could it be the Olivia Pope rap?
I think it's forced excitement. I'm really sleepy, but I'm trying not to yawn. I'm trying not to seem like a Debbie Downer.
So it's Monday, and it has been a Monday for me anyway.
Me too.
I woke up late. I feel like I've been rushing all day long ever since I woke up this morning.
Excuse me.
Somebody keep count. And yeah, so I decided that when I got to work today that I would just take a brush and, some water and gel and brush my hair up into a ponytail, but I never ever got the chance to brush my hair up. And by the time I had time to do my hair, it was just like, for what? And that's just how it's been all day, but keep counting.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
But this is a late video because things just didn't go right today. Tanea was at work late today. Tanea shouldn't even be here. Oh no, you would be here right now. She has these couple of week plans.
I don't know how it's gonna go.
Right, like things are just crazy right now. But today was a sad day in Baltimore. As you guys know, I'm from Baltimore.
Yes, it was.
I'm wearing my jersey. I'm wearing my Ray Rice jersey that actually a friend of mine gave me. And it's kind of good that the camera cut off some of it because I wore it yesterday. Yeah, that's right. I wore it yesterday. Spilled some stuff on it too. But as I was upstairs, ding. As I was upstairs, about to put on the shirt, I was like, something in me just said, look at the dirty clothes. I looked over at the dirty clothes and Ray Rice was like, put me on. Like, so here we are with the dirty jersey on, and we're going to talk about Ray Rice. So, as you know, several months ago, the video came out of Ray Rice dragging his fiance out of an elevator in Atlantic City at the Revel Hotel. And we talked about it a couple videos ago. We talked about how he was penalized and he couldn't play for 2 games, and some people thought that wasn't a good enough punishment. Others did. And then they talked about we talked about, I think, a couple videos after that, how the NFL has changed the domestic violence policy to where you get 1, and I think you can't play for 4 or 6 games, and then you get a second domestic violence charge and you're banned from the NFL. So, this morning, amongst me running late, I was listening to the radio and I heard about this Ray Rice video, the whole video that came out today, because obviously we only saw the video of his fiance being
dragged out for
his fiance at the time being dragged out of the elevator, which, now they are married, which they got married like right after it happened, like literally
a month,
like literally right after it happened. So as soon as I heard that this morning, I was just like, yeah, Ray, by the end of the day, this will be the worst day of Ray Rice. I don't know why I want to say Ray Lewis. This will be the worst day of Ray Rice's life. The worst day of his life, because I already knew what was going to happen, and I still know what's going to happen. I mean, as of right now, of course, many of you know by now that the Ravens have let Ray Rice go, and I keep hearing back and forth, but I haven't seen the NFL say that they banned him yet. I just heard that he was suspended. So
But if they were to ban him, wouldn't it be against what their policy is?
What's the policy?
You just said that you have to have 2
well, no, this is I believe that this is different.
Oh, it's a different type of domestic violence?
No, it's not a different type of domestic violence, but I feel like since they made it, like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I mean, they could be going against their policy, or they could use him just like the Ravens did as an example. The NFL could, I mean, because they made it around the time of, what was going on with him. They kind of made it because of him. So I felt like that they could ban him if they wanted to, and it would be nothing. I mean, Ray Rice could, try to sue them if he wanted to, and he probably would get some money, but he still wouldn't be pursuing his dream. Which, I mean, as like I said before, you guys know that that's Tanea's cousin, her family member. So tell them a little bit about what's going on in New York right now. Where you guys are from.
Right now in New Rochelle, the last picture I saw the news was actually outside of the apartments that, I didn't live there. My grandmother and my grandfather lived there, but I used to spend summers there, and that right in front of that building by where Ray used to live at too. And basically they're just like, they're Team Ray. They are, interviewing them and, just saying the type of guy that he really is and not the guy that the media, wants him to be. So first I want to talk about a couple things that's been going on all day before we give what our personal opinions are on the situation. The first thing that pissed me off was the jokes, which I tried to put myself into the position of someone, that obviously they weren't on my team. Like, okay, let's pretend it's somebody from the Dallas Cowboys. I probably be doing the same thing and reacting the same way, but the jokes, I mean, especially it being our hometown and the people that were making the jokes being our hometown, I was just like, come on, y'all. It's crazy.
It's just not the time.
It's crazy because, loyal fans will turn on your ass so quick. You have these fans that, Ray Rice is the man, blah, blah, blah. But, as soon as they see Ray Rice in some hot water, it's like, oh, let's continue to, make jokes or whatever. And I can't really say that if it was another team, I would be making jokes, because if it was another team, I probably wouldn't know about it or wouldn't care.
Well, no, it would be big like this. This is all over.
I mean, I understand that it's all over, but it wouldn't mean as much to me because I'm really not a football fan.
Well, you have to speak right now as a vlogger. Me and you would still come and talk about it.
Yeah, we would still talk about it, but I'm just saying I don't know how strong my feelings would be. That's what I'm saying.
No, okay.
I'm not saying we wouldn't talk about it. I'm just saying I don't know how strong my feelings would be on it because I'm really not a football, so I'm not really a football, person, so I would be like, okay.
I mean, for me, it doesn't matter. I mean, if it came out in the news earlier today that a 49ers player that I never heard of punched his wife in the face and her head slammed into the railing of an elevator, yeah, I would be on Twitter, saying certain things too, but I just felt like the people that are from this town, come on, guys, this is a loss for us. And I'm not saying, because Ray Rice did have a bad season, and I'm not saying that we can't replace the job that he does, but it's almost like the Baltimore Ravens and Baltimore are one big family. So, everybody, kids are upset that Ray Rice is not going to be on the Ravens no more. He has a lot of fans, not, he has fans all around the world, but he has a lot of fans here in Baltimore. But
the thing is, Baltimore isn't known for its loyalty. So.
Yeah, that's true. So my thing was, why now? First of all, the fact that Revel just closed and we're getting this video, that's strike one for me. That why as soon as the hotel closed we get this video? Why didn't we get the video?
Exactly.
Strike two is, nobody's going to tell me that the NFL didn't see the whole video.
Definitely not.
That they just saw it today like we did.
Definitely not. I don't believe it.
Shit.
I don't believe that.
Why now? Why out of nowhere we can get the video when back then you could have got it?
You couldn't get, no, they were holding the video. They said it on plenty of interviews that that they were withholding that part of the interview, and they were only giving you the part of him dragging out. But why though?
The NFL literally put out a statement earlier saying that they have not seen that video until today.
Lies. I don't believe.
But like a lot of people say, and I mean, it's not really the Ravens' fault. Business is business. This is a bad look for the Ravens. It's bringing negative energy. We're supposed to be playing the Steelers, our rivalry this week. We just don't need this right now. So I don't blame the Ravens for doing this. This morning I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but yeah. So that's what I wanted to talk about right now. Why now? So that I just wanted you guys to know that I believe that the NFL is lying.
I believe that the NFL is lying too. You can't tell me that they haven't seen this video. I feel like they saw the video. They didn't think the video would get out, but once the video got out and they saw the reaction of
that's what I was going to say. The reactions of fans,
they felt like
all
they
around.
had to do, damage control and hurry up and fix some shit. Okay, well,
I mean,
and that's your job. Like, that's okay.
Yeah, and not even just fans, like domestic violence victims. Oh my God, like that. What did I tell y'all last video? Domestic violence victims and the homosexual. I mean, the gay community. You don't mess with them. Like, oh, and that's what I was talking about. Rape victims.
Oh yeah.
Put them in there too. Like, this is just a group that you don't mess with. Something's going to get done. Okay, so the second thing that kind of pissed me off was soon as it came out, it was the Beyoncé jokes for the elevator. So I'm just like, okay, here we go. Then they like, well, y'all wasn't saying nothing when Solange was whipping Jay-Z. So I'm like, why are we about to compare?
Why would we compare that?
People are like, why didn't Solange get locked up?
Because
again, that has nothing to do with us. And I'm sorry, singers don't lose their job for fighting.
They don't.
Especially not when you're Beyonce.
Even though they're a public figure.
Then we gotta bring up Rihanna and Chris Brown. Y'all still posting Chris Brown as y'all MCM, and if y'all think for 1 second that he not still out here beating bitches up, y'all dumb. Why does that have anything to do with me?
Don't drink. The first thing is, if you're gonna say that, please come correct, because Chris Brown got drugged through the fucking mud.
He's still getting drugged.
And he still is. Like, it's so many. I feel like when he performed, like, because you remember for a while he didn't perform, he did perform, but like people wasn't like really rocking with Chris Brown because they were so caught up in the whole him beating Rihanna's ass.
Then we went from that to people started adding Chad, which is Ocho Cinco, and the thing about that is that's the one for you to add because he's going to reply. And like he said numerous times, he kept adding people. So people were just like, Chad, what do you got to say about this? The fuck you want me to say? I was just in the same position.
He got his own fucking thing to worry about. Exactly.
Then people started messing with Evelyn, and you also picked the right one. She also went off. She went off on somebody who works on ESPN who made a comment about her and Chad. And, then she started giving her comments because, of course, she was upset because she's a domestic violence victim. And she was just, putting out things, saying for Janae, which is Ray Rice's wife, and she was like, a lot of you guys don't know if she's still in fear. I mean, what you can say, because like I said, these people aren't related to Ray Rice, like they don't know him. In my eyes, a lot of domestic violence wives, being that are in those type of relationships, the wives are afraid or they're in a bad position. Do I think that's the case for Janae? No. Number one, they got married
after it. Like, I can see if they were married before.
Right, like they got married.
You could have broke shit off quick, and you decided not to.
Then they wanted to bring up, the fact that the Steelers player Big Ben was in a scandal where he was accused of 2 counts of rape or something like that. So they didn't understand why he wasn't, he didn't get those repercussions. Then they brought up Michael Vick, who was in jail for a year for
a dog.
But he killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it was just a lot of. But we don't have to do that. Like, we don't have to drag everybody else back down. We don't have to reopen these wounds that you people want to do and make these jokes that you want to. I mean, I just don't think it's funny. I mean, but that's just my opinion. But like I said, if this wasn't my team, if this wasn't, close to home, I probably wouldn't kill, or I probably would be one of those people. So I'm just saying. But this is for the people in Baltimore. But okay, so here's my thoughts. The first thing that I said when I found out this morning was, I feel so bad, and I do not want Ray Rice to get cut from the Ravens or be banned from the NFL. But on the other hand, I was just like, it has to be done. It's the truth. Like, not the banning. Like, I'm against the banning. I don't think that they have to ban him from the NFL, especially since they just made the new rule. But as far as the Ravens, I felt like something had to be done because it's just unacceptable. I mean, at first, about us just seeing the dragon video, that was one thing, and it was like a lot of people saying, oh, you really can't even judge it from that. I mean, all you saw was him dragging off the elevator. And then this morning, there was people still like, oh well, he just mushed her. No, he didn't. Like,
He
really watch
her.
it. Like, he really punched her in
Yeah,
her
because I had to
face.
watch it again because on the news, I was just like, he mushed her. Like, he mushed her. But, like, when I watched it again, like, I had my phone, like, right here. I was like, yikes. Like, he really
And then
punched her.
hit her head
On a
which
railing.
made it even
Worse.
worse.
Yeah.
And like I said before, a lot of singers and rappers, they are not role models. Football players are role models. And I believe, I've never seen a speech to when you're signing your contract for the NFL, but I believe they do tell you that. You do know, you're a role model now. People look up to you now. A lot of kids look up to him. A lot of young males look up to him. So they had to do something, especially with this video coming out. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. Just like today, the media would have ripped the Ravens and the NFL a new asshole if they just would have went along with the 2-game suspension.
Well, I thought they had made it a 6-game.
I thought that they said that's what was going to happen.
No, they went from a 2 to a 6. I thought that it was
still
definite.
but still a 6. Like, I feel like he was going to have some time off. Like, and then at that, people would have attacked Ray Rice. Like, it would have been bad. Like, of course he's not afraid and he has bodyguards, but it would have got bad.
It wouldn't be good to play for a place where, like, half is rooting for you, but half
right. That's what I'm saying. Right.
And I feel like, though, even if he wasn't a Raven, if he was to get traded to go somewhere else, it would be like that right now. Like, Ray Rice is going to have to not play for a while.
Really?
To, like, not to say let things blow over, but to let things blow over, because people are very, very upset about it right now. I'll say this. I do not condone domestic violence. I do not believe that a man should hit a woman, and I don't believe that a woman should hit a man or aggravate a man to hit her, and vice versa. Like, I just don't play that. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't play it. But I will say that I support Ray Rice and his wife. So,
I mean, do you think that something like this should happen? Like, as far as the Ravens?
Well, I don't really want to talk about it, because every time I say, like, how I feel about a public figure and their privacy and then their job, it's just like, it's not really what people want to hear. So I just like to keep that to myself.
And that's fine. So on a lighter note, let's get into news that really doesn't matter. But I have to take that time and spend that amount of time because, again, like I said, it's the Baltimore Ravens. I am from Baltimore. This is a problem. I am very sad that Ray Rice is gone from the Ravens.
I'm very, very sad that Ray Rice is gone from the Ravens. I'm very, very sad that this happened to him. And I'm not watching no more Ravens games.
I will be. Now, that's being unloyal because the Ravens...
No, I'm not.
No, that is being unloyal because...
I'm a Ray Rice fan.
Okay, well, she's a Ray Rice fan. I'm a Ravens fan, and I'm definitely rooting for our home team.
I mean, I was a Ray Lewis fan, but he's gone. So.
Right. I mean, but the same way, like, I'll still be a Ray Rice fan, but I probably won't support the team that he's on. I can be honest with that. I mean, if he goes to the Broncos, are you a Broncos fan now?
I don't care. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. I know I'm not gonna be no. I said I'll probably be anybody's fan except for the Steelers because I can't do them.
Oh, okay.
Not them. I just can't do that.
Over the weekend, Momma Dee was performing her new hit single, "I Deserve," and Momma Dee tooth came out.
He said it was just a flipper.
Her flipper, whatever.
She was singing too hard. I just don't understand how that happens.
Can I tell you something? Ma, I'm sorry I gotta do this. They haven't met you yet anyway. My mother has a flipper. No matter how bad my mother cusses my sister out and has her mouth wide open, her tooth has never fallen out. Momma
like, okay, how do you get that in there?
It's glue.
I mean, it's glue?
Yes, Momma Dee make too much damn... Momma Dee could get a tooth replacement
I would say Momma Dee needs to have veneers. No,
I mean, Momma Dee... but Momma Dee came on Twitter and Momma Dee said, fuck y'all. F the haters. And y'all ain't gonna pay her bills.
Exactly.
And she said it's just a flipper. But then they had... Ricky Smiley just isn't in Baltimore. He's pretty known.
I love Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley interviewed Momma Dee's tooth this morning.
What? I missed that.
Momma Dee's tooth had the voice of like Bruh Man from Martin.
Shut up.
Like a very deep voice, and he said that Momma Dee just doesn't treat her mouth right, so he just saw the time and a good time to just jump out of her mouth.
I'm so happy that because you know I listen to 92Q at work, but my radio wasn't up loud today. If I would have heard that, I probably would have screamed. That is so funny. I love Ricky Smiley. He's so funny to me.
All the best to Momma Dee and her flipper.
She deserves.
Simone Battle, who I am not familiar with because I don't watch X Factor or The Voice. I don't watch those type of shows. I was a big American Idol fan, but I can't do no more singing shows. But
I only watch American Idol for the beginning.
So it came out that she died over the weekend, but they never quite ruled out exactly with the death. But the death came out today as suicide.
Yeah, I would say. They said it was suicide when I first read it.
No, it was never permanently until until they had the autopsy. I mean, but
I guess they thought it.
Right. I mean, well, you know what? It was because she was hanging from her closet.
Rod, yeah.
Right, but that necessarily. I mean, I guess they had to do it because that didn't necessarily mean she did it. I mean,
some other people hang people from rods.
Yeah, I mean, other people will hang you. Period. They still. I mean, even though obviously it's suicide, you still have to
do the autopsy.
Do the autopsy. So once again, like I told you guys about Robin Williams, I won't go through the depression speech again, but suicide and depression is real. And I just feel like if you have a friend who you know is depressed, help them. Suggest some type of help. Tell like one of their family members. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I saw so many pictures of this girl. Beautiful girl. Looked very
She's gorgeous.
happy.
And didn't she win? Or she didn't win?
I don't know. See, I don't know.
Oh, I thought they said she won. I don't know because I don't watch it either. But either way,
gorgeous,
beautiful,
smiley, look very happy.
You would have never known.
And it's those people who are very depressed. So I just want to send my condolences to her family and her fans and the people on X Factor because I'm sure that it's really bothered them. Because, I mean, I felt some type of way about it. So on to some more even ridiculous news. Black Ink Crew.
That's my show. That's my show. Sorry.
Black Ink Crew was in the news this weekend because there was a big fight between Duchess and Caesar versus Puma and Kwame. Kwame, whoever the.
I thought it was Kwani. It might be.
I don't care.
Don't.
So then I started watching more, and Duchess said that they snuck her, and she don't have no scratches, and she plan on fighting them again. These are grown people
with children, because Caesar has children. But anyway,
what the cameras following them?
Not the VH1 cameras. Okay, so listen to this. I was watching it. And because I watched the fight several times this morning because I just really wanted to see it. So they said that, Puma and 4 guys banked Caesar. But if you watch it, Puma never even gets to Caesar. Every time he goes to run, somebody's holding him back. But then somebody from Caesar's side starts punching this guy in the face. I only saw one girl fighting, and I'm guessing that was Puma baby mother, but I really couldn't see because I feel like I thought I saw Caesar breaking that up. Well, it's just foolishness, okay? It's ridiculousness. And only thing you heard Puma say was you could hear him screaming you trying to what are you trying to get drama for the cameras or something like that?
Well, that's why I was the VH1 cameras there because I can't see no.
Hold on, but so then after the fight, because allegedly the fight was because Caesar and Duchess came to Puma's house. I'm guessing they're not friends no more, and disrespected them or whatever. So hold on, they go back to his house. In front of this man's door, and stupid ass Duchess is filming Caesar, and he's like, so I guess the beef was because I came to your house. I'm back here now. What you gonna do? And then you hear her stupid ass ha ha baby, shut up.
Well, number one, I'm not happy about the new season because obviously Caesar and Duchess are back together. Number two, like I told y'all when I was reviewing Black Ink Crew. Remember we talked about this last episode?
And you remember what that said?
Last show. Black Ink Crew, when we were reviewing it. This is a show where they have not yet left the hood. They are still very hood, and you get what you want. I mean, College Hill, is that what y'all want? Love and Hip Hop, was that what it's called?
I don't think College Hill been on since that girl got popped in.
But what I'm saying is, that's what it's starting to remind me of, real and raw, like the fucking Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, that's what they want to see us doing.
That's why I'm like, if the cameras wasn't there, what the fuck was y'all fighting for?
Because Caesar is addicted to Hennessy and he doesn't know how to control his anger. Y'all know I'm Team Puma.
So anyway, I only caught half of the Love and Hip Hop reunion. Like, basically when... And I'm only going to say two things. I am here and will for always be here for Jocelyn. I am Team Jocelyn and I am Team Puerto Rican Princess.
Are you kidding me?
And that's all I have to say about that. Because you look like
a Puerto Rican princess. Can I tell you something? This is probably one of the funniest ones today. Jocelyn can't speak a lick of goddamn English. And now I'm going to need for Stevie J, not only to get her, I mean, he's done good with getting her better weave. You need to get that bitch Rosetta Stone. Because she cannot speak elegantly. When she could not say elegantly, I couldn't get myself together. I think I lost it. Like, and she really couldn't say it. Like, it was real. It's too funny. Out there in Benzino, you need to grow up. You and that neck. I just can't take it. You so like, why are you still... Did you just size up my neck? Don't play with me. See... That bitch about to make me turn into Jocelyn.
I never said and she word. About to be Are you done with your Love and Hip Hop? Because I've already said what I had to say.
Go ahead. Because I'm about to fuck you up. You remember what I texted you this morning?
Yeah. Because she's one of the people making jokes about her cousin.
I didn't really
want to get Janae. The fuck is that? I hope your family see this shit. You want me to Janae?
Why did you say that?
Did you see it hit me? Now, don't make the YouTube people come and investigate this show.
I don't give a... Y'all can come over here if y'all want to. Please.
Saturday, the Ayanla Fix My Life that everybody was waiting on came on, but can I tell you that it's a 3-part episode?
With that nasty ass man?
I don't understand. This is about the man that got 34 kids and 17 baby mamas, and he adopted like 8 more kids, so he got 42 kids.
This could end up lasting a year. Like, come on, he has so many people in his life.
I mean, I'm excited about next week because I want to hear from the baby mothers and the kids, but I just want to say this, and then we'll talk about it more next week. The man is bipolar. He's
an angry black man.
So it's no helping this man, Ayanla. So just stop it.
Beloved, you need to hold him.
I know why she ain't giving the hug that you always want.
Because she probably was going to bang her.
The founder of Chick-fil-A died. At the age of 93. They lived a full life.
God to do that for you.
You know the black people started adding Chick-fil-A, asking now that he dead, are we going to be able to have Chick-fil-A on Sundays? I just can't with you niggas.
And that's why I still believe in segregation. Because I hate y'all. Not today. I hate y'all.
Not today. Let's move on. I didn't say that. She did.
No, they just pissed me off.
Joan Rivers' funeral was this weekend. I ain't know. So I'm pissed about it that I ain't get no invitation.
You want to know what? Because I was thinking about it. I said if this was somebody else famous's funeral, it would have been Fashion Police. I wonder what she had on. If they ain't put her in the mink fur, they ain't put her away right.
They didn't say what she had on, but she said she wanted to be in a Valentino gown.
I understand that, but they still should have, or at least lined it with mink. She loves mink.
Melissa looks so sad. I just feel like I didn't get closure yet, so I'm waiting for EE. You got about a week to at least inform me. of a Joan Rivers special because
yes,
I'm about to not watch E for the rest of my life if y'all don't hurry up.
The Kardashians only.
Oh my God! Friday, the Video Music Awards behind the scenes, Beyonce came on. Y'all know I was waiting for that because Beyonce always does, even if it's a minute or 50 seconds, she gonna give us something about how things happen. So she just showed, you know, her slaying and rehearsals, how they came about it, how they made the little backgrounds when she was singing on the screen, and the twins were singing, and the ones she had on the black and the sparkly, the drunken love girls getting painted, the I just want to say your mind, white girls getting painted. I mean, but the highlight was Blue Ivy.
Yeah, she was.
Who knew Blue Ivy was talking so well?
I mean,
let me tell y'all, I got some close to 3-0s in my family that won't utter a word yet.
And look at you like, I'm not supposed to. Give me a bottle.
Blue Ivy said, everybody said good job. Did she say mom?
Did she say mom?
No, she said mom. Everybody say good job. I'm like, but like clear. Like I had to look to check.
Clearer than Jocelyn.
But you know what the... But you know they started talking about Beyonce. Why people always want to bring up Beyonce high school diploma? If you had $1 billion, wait a minute.
Hold on, because
if I had $1 billion, she could buy. I could buy your high school diploma. Who cares?
What the fuck does Beyonce care about a high school diploma? She is schooling life. I mean, I understand. Like, did y'all not know?
I understand it's a lot of people who feel some type of way, but I'm gonna tell y'all real shit. If I had $1 billion, I wouldn't be worried about no high school diploma. Y'all can take
I have a high school diploma. I'm still broke as shit. Okay. It don't matter. Okay. Like Beyonce can buy a school, hire the teachers to give her a guide. She can have my diploma. Here you go, B. Bail. You got mine. I don't what.
But y'all make sure in a couple weeks on September the 20th, y'all check out On the Run Paris live. See how then you you know I don't like when y'all do that. Don't try to call Beyonce dumb. Then you know when she talks slowly, try to talk.
Can I tell you something? So when I was watching it, I just was
that light.
I don't know, but when I was watching it, I was just like, I want all these lazy ass TCA getting bitches who wear the very busy shirt to take it off and burn it because you're not very busy. Beyonce is.
So today some Scandal promo came out and some Grey's Anatomy promo came out. So we got the what's it called? Where they basically tell you what the episode is about. The description of the episode. It's a name for it. They told the description of the first episode for Grey's Anatomy and Scandal for Scandals. They said that it's been 2 months, which we already knew, since everything happened, and Olivia Pope has gotten back to find out that Pope and Associates wasn't doing good while she was gone, and everything's a wreck, aka Harrison's dead.
Because you've been off smutting off on the island with Jake.
It says that Cyrus and Fitz are actually doing the right thing this time around, where they're just pushing positive things for the nation, and he's just trying to be a good, president. And they said that Melly is going through a hard time about the death of her son. She's still like cuckoo.
Oh,
nuts.
And Drew gone, right?
They didn't say he was gone.
I thought he got blown up.
He was out the church.
Oh, darn. I was just hoping he got blown
Nobody got blown up in the church.
Oh, yeah, because Sally's supposed to get blown up, too. She should have.
And as far as Grey's Anatomy,
Did they say anything about Sally?
No, they didn't say anything about Sally.
Okay.
But Grey's Anatomy, they said that Amelia hears something that she wasn't supposed to hear, which Amelia is shepherdess. Karev and Bailey are fighting over who's going to take Christina's spot on the board.
They should just not give it to either one of them and give it to Weber.
The new black lady is going around, just picking up Christina's old shift because she's now the heart surgeon. I forgot what they said about murder. Why?
Because.
Why not?
I'm saying
it's not like she replaced her.
I don't care.
Christina hired her.
I don't care. I just, I don't do well with change.
Let's move on. But also on the Scandal promo, they put out this little video, but I didn't really watch all of it yet because I got mad because it's a video and it's Fitz calling again. But this time it doesn't show Fitz. It shows Olivia's apartment ring, shows Pope and Associates ring, and it shows Olivia Pope. and it just shows her up real close, and it shows her glasses. Inside of her glasses, you can like see wherever she's at, like clouds, and it's bright. It's like an island or something. And then it shows her from the back, her hair curly, like she just got out the pool, reaching for her glass of wine while she's sitting on the beach. So Shonda, I just want you to know right now that I have no problem zapping out every review of this season again if you're about to play with me. But let's move on. Yeah, because I would appreciate that. We not about to have no damn Olivia and Jake season all over again.
Definitely not.
No looking back my ass.
They had a good enough sex scene last year. That is enough.
Prince William and Princess Kate are expecting their second child.
No,
Isn't that so sweet? It makes me sad because, like I always say, I can still remember the day that Princess Diana died.
I know.
I was right in my grandmother's living room looking at her box TV that sat on the floor. And it's just sad that she's not here to be with her grandkids because she would have loved them. Sweet lady. Oh my God. That's the end of the show. I know. Well, let me get y'all the quote of the day. Y'all gonna love this. I'm moving forward in life. Only way I'm looking back is if it's my ass in the mirror. To look at my ass in the mirror. Sorry, let me repeat that. I'm moving forward in life. Only way I'm looking back is if it's my ass in the mirror. Oh, that's exactly what it said. I thought I messed it up. But it's if I'm looking, back in my ass in the mirror. But guess who that is?
I already saw it.
Rihanna! Do you want to know why I did a Rihanna quote today?
Wow.
I kind of miss Rihanna.
Do you?
I mean, I've seen a lot of pictures of her at Fashion Week this week, but
can I tell you something?
I kind of miss you, Ree.
I saw all the pictures of her, and she looked so good, and I said, I just want her to be a socialite. Like, I just want her to...
Yeah,
like, I like this Rihanna.
Yeah.
Like, I want her as a socialite. Like, I want her traveling and taking pictures and being with the hottest people. I don't need another concert.
Is the tour over?
Only God would hope so. Like,
Okay. So let's give out some shout outs. The first shout out I want to give is to a lady who commented on our video and said that she is from Maryland. She says she lives in the Catonsville area, and I asked on a video, does anybody celebrate with crabs on holidays? And she said, of course I celebrated with crabs. She said she had crabs for, I think it was whatever we just had it for, Memorial Day. And she said, Labor Day. And she said that's what I want to say, happy birthday, because she said her birthday was coming up. So she was having birthday crabs. So happy birthday, girl. Also, I wanted to give a shout out because I see a lot of people, I mean, I've said it before, but a lot of people always say that a lot of things that we talk about they don't watch, but from watching us they end up watching and they end up loving it. Plus some people said that they don't watch it but they still sit through the reviews because they love us so much.
That's nice.
Wow, because I can't stand the sound of Tanae's voice. You can't either. Don't lie.
First of
Tell
all,
the truth. Tell the truth.
And this is why I go back to
Tell the truth.
Baltimore is not known for loyalty because this is my best friend and she is not
There's
loyal.
the domestic violence again.
She is not loyal. I don't care.
See? And last but not least, I wanted to bring up something because it's not been one person or two people. It's been several people who have either wanted to mail something or wanted to...
When are you gonna mail me?
Call me or wanted to text me or ask for my phone number. And what I wanted to say was, eventually as the show picks up, we've already discussed ideas of, sometimes having live shows where we have people calling and doing FaceTime, with emails and stuff. But you guys, I'm a fraidy cat. Things are crazy.
She really is scared.
I don't give out my phone number, so if you ask and I don't reply or I never give it to you, I don't want you to be upset or think that I'm being mean. But I just don't give my number out. Period.
I don't want her to give her number out because if you know her number, then you'll know mine, and because our numbers are too close. I don't like that.
But it's still all love.
But I love you guys, and you can DM her and all that. She'll answer you. Nobody ever DMs me.
You DM me, I answer. You at me, I answer. Instagram, I answer. The YouTube comments, I answer. I've even put my email up. We can always talk those kind of ways, but as far as that, I don't have a problem meeting people in the future. It's just like
I feel like my phone numbers out. That's a little bit too much.
And that's not even to say I don't want to text you, because a lot of my boo Avery, that's bae. Like me and him, I would have no problem texting y'all, but To give out my phone number, that's a whole. I'm gonna have to get a little burner phone if y'all want to tap.
Oh, girl,
y'all
you
can't
went
trace
back.
me. I'm just saying.
Throwback Monday.
Hey, people be. I'm surprised. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised.
Blowing up.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody done already looked into me and found out where I live at and shit. But let me get off this camera.
Hold on, because I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Ray. Keep your head up, Ray Ray. I want to give a shout out to Rochelle 914. All that. We know about loyalty. So, keep your head up and pray for our man Ray.
Real quick though, while we're still on this camera, I just wanted to let you know, give you an open invitation to exiting this friendship at any moment, because what you're not going to keep doing is throwing that I'm unloyal, because
you are.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't even be friends with somebody that I didn't think was loyal. So what's really good? Why are we friends?
The thing about it is, it's not my fault that you're not loyal. Only thing I can do is lead by example and show you my good ways.
Woo! Don't do that. Don't amp it up, because it's one of those things where you just be the bigger person and just walk away before it gets any uglier.
Walk away.
Tanea.
Walk away.
God.
Walk away.
I need you right now. But yeah, we're gonna go. So make sure you share this, reblog this, retweet this, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your mother, your sister, your cousin, your brother. Vine us. We on Tumblr.
She's on Tumblr.
Comment. I want to, especially the people that's from Baltimore who are fans. Football fans. I want to know how you feel about it.
I want to talk to the Ray Rice fans.
So,
what do you feel about this?
What we're going to do now is leave. So,
why can't every time I say something you want to turn this camera off and leave?
As always, if you didn't know,
punch you in the throat.
Now you know that there's no show like the show. And I just want you guys to know that we do not support domestic violence, no matter what Tanea did.
I do not, but I will whip her ass.